I've been thinking about this situation we have with the coronavirus and just kind of what's going on in the world. And it reminds me that there are times in life when we get very concerned about tomorrow and what will it hold because we really don't know. And it is times like that that I'm reminded of one of the songs that we sing. It's one of my favorite songs, I Don't Know About Tomorrow. Many things about tomorrow I don't seem to understand, but I know who holds tomorrow, and I know who holds my hand. And as I think about that, it just kind of comforts me and reminds me that it's okay to be concerned about tomorrow. It's okay to make plans. It's okay for us to try to make sure we have the things that we need to be storing up food and stuff like this for ourselves, because you have to have those things to survive. But while you're in quarantine, I want to encourage you, try not to look to the things of the world more than to the things of God. When things like this come against us, we have to remember, where are your treasures stored? I remember a book that I was reading, it's been a few years ago, but it was on the subject of prayer. And one of the things that it asked me was, what are 3 things that you need God to do in your life right now? At the time, I really kind of struggled to answer that question, and that bothered me a little bit because I felt self-sufficient, that I don't need God for anything, and that really concerned me. And as I thought about it and considered it more and more, I need God every day to keep my heart beating, to keep my lungs breathing. And I think that whenever we think about that, it's even more true today with this whole coronavirus business going on. So I'm going to say, let this outbreak be something that drives you back to the Father, that it drives you into His arms. Let Him wrap His arms around you. Let Him comfort you. Let Him let you know that everything is going to be okay. Because it will be okay. Now, maybe, but definitely in the hereafter. We have the promise and the hope of life everlasting in eternity, and that's what you need to remember. That being said, there's something that I would like to do. I was thinking about this. I think the 13th was the day that everything really kind of got crazy and we started shutting stuff down. So I was thinking it might be a good idea daily at 3:13 p.m. to pray about this. So I would encourage you to set a reminder at 3:13, try to take some time and just pray that God will deliver us through these things, because I believe that He can. But also that it would provide us a means to come back closer to Him than we have been before, and not to take things for granted as maybe we have in the past. So 3:13 p.m., let's try to make deliberate efforts to pray.